This video is to help parents of young beginning violin students who are just about to put their fingers down on the fingers tape. We've already learned how to put our violins on our shoulders and to hold it with our jawbone. I have noticed that in my class there's a few kids who are still not holding with the jawbone. Really important, otherwise either your neck will get tired or the violin's not secure and it wobbles all over the place, and that will make this next technique very tricky. So we've also learned how to do V for violin. Be very careful that they're not doing this or that they're closing up their thumb space. Right there under the violin, there's that space right there. A lot of times they'll do that. We need that. Okay, so once they have their violin on their shoulder, their jawbone, their V for violin with a thumb space, then what they want to do is curve their fingers around so the first finger, the index finger, lands on the tip of the finger right on top of the tape. Okay, so not flat like that, but the tip of their finger. And when they have that, they need to push down just enough to stop the string, and they will get the sound of F sharp, first finger on E. So when their fingers are lifted and they have their bow on the E string, you have E. And when they put their first finger down in its own spot on the E string, tip-top tape, we get F sharp. The way we describe this is 1 on E, but its name is F sharp. Now they can do the same thing with the next finger. So 1 stays in its spot and 2 lands on its own tape. Notice that there's a pretty big space in between 1 and 2, and both fingers need to be in their spots. The children might point out to you that, hey, you don't need 1 on its spot to make 2 sound right, and that is true. But we are trying to build a good hand position. So for now, we are going to use our 2 with our 1 at the same time. So we have our 2 on E now, and that note is G sharp. We can do the same thing by keeping our 1 and 2, adding the third one, again making sure that these aren't moving around or that the position is going somewhere funny. We get all 3, 1, 2, 3, and that is 3 on E is called A. Now they can get confused between open A and 3 on E, A, so sometimes we call this one high A. Okay, here they are all in a row. Open E, 1 on E is F sharp, 2 on E is G sharp, 3 on E is high A. Okay, I'm going to make a practice video, a guided practice video for them to practice that same technique. Thanks for watching.